Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 12 of our F1 22 My Team Career Mode with Team Chaseliner, here with Jacqueline and Juri Vips. And it's time for my personal home Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix, here in season number 1. If you did miss the last one, you missed an absolute madness. And I mean an absolute madness. Anyway, there is how the facility is looking. We've got 2 power upgrades on the way for the there. Yeah, we're the worst car. We've got to do something about that, haven't we? But the problem is, every time we try to do something, it seems the team just fail updates and developments. Anyway, championship, and Charles Leclerc leads the way from Carlos Sainz, and George Russell, Max Verstappen, Jackie still holding it in P5. From Kevin Magnussen, Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso and Lando Norris, your top 10. How Jackie's doing this, I have no idea, because, quite frankly, the car is an absolute heap. Check on Juri, still, well, now he's P21, but still holding it down with 4 points. Nicholas Latifi in his home Grand Prix, still yet to score, and I'm about to sneeze. Bless you, thank you. So, first up, we've got a marketing. Oh,
not an easy choice, I know.
Will you guys go away with these stupid questions? They are all in cars that no way she was going to be able to compete with.
Not an easy decision,
Jesus H.
but
Christ.
you handled it well. Yes.
You know, that's something I wish they would fix, because, you know, we don't need stuff like that. We do need stuff like that MGUH upgrade. That's brilliant.
Okay, we've had the new parts.
Oh, here we go again. Would you, if this is the same question, I'm going to punch someone.
An upcoming news article question they'd like your input on.
You know, once should be enough.
Thanks for dealing with that.
Yeah? Who agrees with me? Once should be enough. I should just say who it is. Go on, give me the engine cover. Ah, you suck. Come on, you can't keep failing these upgrades. Oh, God, when do I get that now? For fuck's sake. Hey, chassis, yay. When do I get that now? Oh, not to the French Grand Prix. God damn it. God damn it, man. Alright, let's get it on the car. Oh, dear. You know, I was rather hoping to have that. Can I get this improved energy store upgrade? Or these roll dampers? Oh, yeah, I can. And they come for the French Grand Prix too. Ah, nice. I can get them on the go then. Can I get anything else for the French Grand Prix? What about these streamlined suspension arms? I've got the points for it. Or am I still upgrading something in... Oh, we've got the MGU... Oh, I've got a supplier upgrade as well. That's nice. What about the MG... Oh, can I get this MGUK improved materials for the French Grand Prix? Well, it seems like we're going to have a lot of upgrades coming for the French Grand Prix. If the team don't let me down on this one, and my eyes are absolutely stinging. Seriously, folks. Out the corners of both eyes, they are stinging right now. Can I get this upgrade? No, I can't. See, that would have been awesome to get for the French Grand Prix too. Would it not? It does mean, yeah, we're working on the rear wing tertiary flaps, aren't we? But I want them. That's going to be the next one for us. Streamlined suspension arms. That's going to be the next upgrade for us. Anyway, we're going to get good news. Oh, we got an upgrade from Mercedes. That's nice. We'll be able to use that in this. So we're going to get practice and qualified. See you out there for the British Grand Prix. Traditionally, an OP track for the AI. See what it is on this game.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone circuit for today's Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Russell, Valtteri Bottas and Ocon, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Joe and the governess, Norris, Verstappen, Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher, Hamilton, Gasly, Alex Albon and Sebastian Vettel, Latifi, Stroll, Juri Vips and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Well, she'll try there, Mark. She'll try. P10 for Jackie. Juri had a terrible session, unfortunately. Not Yuri's fault. I think Juri got held up with a lot of traffic. Surprisingly, I thought that this would be a shit show. But no, P10, and that is P10 on speed around here. So hopefully we can translate that speed into another good result. She's been doing it recently, but yeah, I'm not sure about this Grand Prix. That's why we do the race. Let's find out, folks. Righty then. I don't know, folks. I know that this is a top 10 on merit. And problem is, Silverstone's always had this aura about it. There's been really OP for the AI. And I do hope that doesn't happen in this one. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Don't get me wrong, the car actually felt good in practice. It felt really good. But I just got that horrible, achy feeling that something's not right. And something could go wrong. It's one of those back of the old noodle feelings. You all know what I'm saying? I think a lot of you will understand what I'm saying when I say that. But just in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, this could go wrong. And let's be perfectly honest, it could go very wrong today. But don't get too close to Guan Yu. Images of what happened to Guan Yu Zhou are going through the back of my head right about now. Serious images of what's going on with what happened with Guan Yu, and we'll try to get a link of what happened to him put in the description of this Grand Prix this year, and let's all just be thankful for the safety aspects of F1 nowadays, that Guan Yu Zhou's life was saved that day. Thanks to the halo. Everyone's gone on and lamented the halo, but that's not
Okay, not
good.
the best placement there, mate. Let's try and
Yeah,
get a
not
good
the best
launch as the race
placement
starts.
there, girl.
Keep
But
an eye on the
here we
lights.
go
The
then,
start
folks.
sequence will begin as soon as the grid
It's
is
time for
formed.
5
Be
red
ready with
lights
clutch.
here at the British Grand Prix, and here we go. Oh, that's a familiar sight as we look down from Abbey Chicane. 5 low lights are out. We're off and underway here at Silverstone. And, well, look who's just popped out of the side there to get an absolute stonking start going into the Abbey Chicane. They're 2x2 at the front with the Ferraris. You've got, is that Ferrari that's actually lost out there? That's one of the Alfa Romeos that was side by side with a Mercedes. And now Jackie's side by side with that Mercedes. I think, is that George Russell? That is George, I think. Hanging it out up there in P, whatever it is. Here it is, because I see the blue 63 on the side of the car, but you got Charles Leclerc leaving from Carlos Sainz. Then you got that Red Bull. Then you got Valtteri. How the hell has Valtteri Bottas got up that high? Oh, and then Jackie in P5. She is up to P5. How does she do this? Can somebody please? Please somebody explain to me how she does this all the time. Oh, this is not good. Side by side into Copse Corner at 160 miles an hour. That is something you definitely don't want to be doing. Ask Verstappen and Hamilton. That's not a way to end the race at all. It's not a way to close out a race either. Let's be brutally honest. But it is what it is, and we have to take it as it is. And down the Hanger Straight we all go for the first time. Look at them all spread out at the back there. I think that's the other Red Bull trying to get past the Alpha Tauri. It couldn't do it at Canada. Oh, somebody's in the pits. Who's that's just got in the pits there? Was that one of the Red Bulls? That looked like a Red Bull there. Oh my God, that was Esteban Ocon. As we go on to lap number 2, trying to go up the inside of Danny Ricciardo in the McLaren. The papaya orange McLaren. I must say, I actually do like the hint of the Gulf colours that the McLaren's got this year. It does look very Gulfy, doesn't it? Is that a word, Gulfy? Well, it is a word now because I just made it. Still side by side through Luffield. The pair going now down through Woodcut Corner. Onto the old pit straight. That's the old pit straight on your left there as you look at it. Into Copse Corner, side by side, 160 miles an hour. That's just insanity. These two are already going nuts, and we haven't even started yet. Oh my God, were they almost free wide? Who was that? I'll tell you what, we got Jackie and George side by side through Maggotts and Beckett's down there, but this is all kicking off. There's dust being kicked up everywhere. Let's have a look at that again. Excuse you. Hello. There's Alexander Albon trying to get past Hollywood Land. He's trying to do a Hollywood Land stroll here. He's trying to do a Hollywood Land stroll. What's he thinking? They're free wide through onto the Wellington Straight. That's just... Well, it's going to be one of those races, I think, because we've got Fernando Alonso. He's trying to pass Fernando Alonso here for P16. It's going to be one of those races. Somebody in the comments right now is going to be like, it's one of those races, Ian. And I absolutely agree with you. It's one of those races. They go through Woodcut. You got Hollywood Land Stroll and Fernando. No, that's Alex Albon right there. Yuri's right behind him. Come on, Juri. Let's Juri, please don't try and make it free wide into Maggotts and Beckett. He is going to try and he's absolutely crazy. And that's why we like him. That's why we signed him for the team. Engineered insanity. That's what he is. And Albon has got that place from Hollywood Land Stroll. Meanwhile, let's go back to Danny Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon to see how this finished up going down the Hanger Straight. No DRS yet. That gets activated in a couple of laps' time. And then through Stowe Corner. And Danny Ricciardo is... Oh, he was having a look at George Russell then. As we go to Yuki Tsunoda, who's side by side with Mick Schumacher in the Haas, the Ferrari-powered Haas. Who doesn't love a Ferrari-powered Haas? Nobody said nobody ever. And actually Yuki's gone into the pit lane. Meanwhile, let's go to lap 3. Jackie now P4, and she's got George Russell, Kingsland's second best driver, and he's about to be introduced to the best female driver on the planet. And I'll say that openly, I'll say that freely as well. And if anyone wants to at me, please feel to keep that opinion to yourself. Because I think you'll find a lot of people will say Jackie is the best. Jackie's number 1. And she's certainly something. Well, she's not... bloody hell, George went very wide there as we go a little further into the lap. Now Ricciardo has joined the party. We don't want this papaya orange McLaren anywhere near us. My God, they're all side by side back there as we go through Stowe Corner at nearly 160 miles an hour. And will George Russell have a look? No, he won't. But I tell you what, that is that Perez back there, or is that Verstappen? No, that's Verstappen. He's looked around the outside of Vale. The Vale chicane and Vale corner down the main straight. Is this the Hamilton Straight? I think this is the Hamilton Straight, isn't it? Now, named after Sir Lewis. As Jackie was... oh, hello! I think Lewis got that wrong. Because I think we just saw a bit of front wing go. Yeah, look at his end plate there. That is all gone wrong there for Sir Lewis Hamilton. Whoops, said nobody ever, as we go back to Sebastian Vettel with Nick Latifi. And, well, that was easy. That was easy. Latifi, I think, was had it in neutral. That could be the only way to describe what just happened there. He was in neutral, and he didn't get out of first gear. Let's go on to lap number 4 now. Now look at Ricciardo. Ricciardo is hustling, he is harrying, he is doing everything that you really shouldn't be doing. And he's trying to go around the outside of, I think that's Brooklands. Yeah, that's Brooklands. And then he tried Luffield, but... oh! Yeah, Gasly! The man Gasly out of nowhere, and Fernando Alonso. Fernando will not appreciate that, that is for sure. That is for P13. Let's see how this Alpine powertrain with the Renault engine in the background can cope against the Red Bull powertrain Honda badge thing that's in the back of the AlphaTauri. Is that what we should call it? The Red Bull thing, Honda power thing. We'll call it a thing. Let's just call it a thing and go from there. Absolutely, let's just go from there. Because you got Verstappen here trying to get past Ricciardo for P5. Oh my God, side by... You would have thought by now that he would have learned his lesson the first time. That was not going to work. And I tell you what, if Verstappen's coming, we need to get her into these pits. So we need to get him in there very quickly. As we... Oh my God, they're free wide behind the George Russell, Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo. That could have gone one of several ways. And the way it went was... well, look at this. I mean, you just look at that. That's just nuts. Oh, Hamilton's... he must be in to replace that wing. And... Oh, I saw Jackie in. We're going to get her in now, then. Into the slowest pit lane in the history of creativity. And we mean the slowest pit lane in the history of creativity. So what we're going to stick on her? I'd like to think we're going to go medium. There's Lewis here in there. They're all waiting with his front wing. So we'll be coming out in front of Lewis, that's for sure. Now, what are we going to put on Jackie? Yeah, mediums. Going to put mediums on. Oh, we got a problem on the right rear. That's annoying. That's annoying, guys. Fix that. Please fix that. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to have a word. Maybe get some pit crew development going on as we come out. Who do we come out behind here? Can't quite see who that is. Is that an Alfa Romeo? I want to say that that's an Alfa Romeo we just came out behind as we go to the man Gasly. Still fighting with Fernando Alonso here. This battle's been going on for what feels like a lap. How someone has not lost their front wing in it. Oh, what a view from the man Gasly's through the halo over to look at Fernando Alonso, the two-time former champion of 2005 and 2006. Or was it? No, yeah, 2005 and 2006. That was Benetton's glory days. Last glory day when they were Renault. It was. Let's be brutally honest about that. But through, God almighty, through Cop's Corner, they shouldn't be doing that at the speed they're doing it. But they're doing it. And this is why we have 22 of 20 of the best drivers in the world, plus 2 pink cars. The Scrapman's coming past. Ironic, we've got the Scrapman coming past with the Hollywood Land Stroll on the screen. I've got someone here. Hey, I heard in the old Oh, that was Stroll. I think that. Well, I have no clue what that was, but I do know what this is. This is Ricciardo and Russell. This is the fight for P4, and I think Verstappen... Oh my God, did Verstappen just take Russell into the Maggots and Beckers contest? I think he did. That guy Verstappen, right? Let me explain to you... Oh, he's took Ricciardo on the outside of... what the hell? He's mad. He's an absolute madden. But that's why he's one of the most exciting drivers on the grid right now. He's completely insane. He's completely crazy. and George Russell's in the pits. Because he's tapped out now. He has tapped out, but I want to look at this pit stop. Because one believes, sir, that this is going to be where Jackie's coming in around. She was fighting with this guy, remember? Slick work. Oh, Juri's held him up. Good boy, Juri. Good boy. Now, let's see where this brings George out. Did we get the undercut or did George get the overcut? That's going to be a very crucial question right here. Juri's had a good stop. That was a very decent stop, although I think he's lost out to the Alpine, the Williams. And there is... Who is that? That's Guan Yu Zhou. That's Guan Yu Zhou, and... Okay, where's Jackie in all of this? That's what I want to know, but what we got here is Lewis Hamilton passing Alexander Albon into Brooklands, and that's only for P20. Only for P20, Lewis Hamilton. He's all the way down there. Anyway, further on to the lap, and we got Daniel Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon for P2. Remember, these two were teammates last year. And that didn't end well for anybody. Oh, we got an absolute cluster diving into the pits there. As Ocon takes P2 in the race, but it's not P2 outright as we go to who we got here. That is Yuki Tsunoda with Jackie in P17. How is she P17? Oh no! Well, I think Yuki may have lost his wing. I think I want to see a wing there to see if Yuki lost his wing after that absolute insane dive bomb from, I believe that's Sergio Perez. No, it actually may have been Max Verstappen as Lewis. Is that George Russell passing Ricciardo? I believe it may be. No, it's George Russell passing Lando Norris. I do apologise. That's for P10. Meanwhile, Leclerc's pitted, and this, well, talk about easiest passes of the day. That is Sebastian Vettel being passed by, well, he was coming in the pits, but he was a Ferrari driver. And he's just been absolutely mullered in an Aston Martin. Meanwhile, speaking of being absolutely mullered, Verstappen has found himself with Hollywood Lance Stroll. Oh my god, that's free wide into Stowe. That is free wide into Stowe, and everyone better get out of the way there, because Verstappen is on a charge. And he's past Gasly, and Stroll wants to keep his nose hooked in there. And Hollywood Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly are going to go side by side here. Where is Jackie in all of this? Where is she? Not even I know. Oh, there she is. So that other Red Bull must have been Sergio Perez. Oh my god, free wide. Free wide into the village loop. Oh, that's never good. That's never good when they do that. Meanwhile, who have we got here? Is this Jackie? No, that's not Jackie. Who is that? That's Guan Yu Zhou. Yeah, that's Guan Yu Zhou. So, Jackie's really lost out. And I mean really lost out. That's George Russell passing Guan Yu Zhou, the Chinese driver for P8 around the outside of Luffield. And thank you very much, says that man. They're still going to be side by side through Brooklands, but Guan Yu, I tell you what, he may... No, oh my god, somebody's in the grass. Who was in the grass there? Who do we think that was, folks? It was, well, it's Alex Albon. Or was it, yeah, it was Alex. No, that was Hollywood Lance Stroll in the grass. He's got Pierre Gasly right behind him. As Gasly's trying to pit there. I don't think he appreciated that very much. He better not have appreciated that very much as we go on to lap number 9. And now, we've found where she is. She's in P13. Somehow her pace dropped that much that she went from well, she's just lost P13 to Verstappen. That was probably not worth fighting, let's be brutally honest. It was probably the best that she kept that one clear. As we go to, still with Hollywood Lance Stroll, free wide with Tsunoda and Albon. Juri Vips is back there, so is Nicholas Latifi, or Go Tifi as we should call him. Should we call him Go Tifi or Slow Tifi? let's call him something and go from there. Somebody's playing music outside. I hope the microphone doesn't pick that up so that we end up with a copyright. And they've all sorted that out for only P17. Now, I want to demonstrate how overpowered the AI are here. Ocon was miles behind Jackie. Okay? Miles. This is Ocon coming in with Ricciardo. They're at the moment P2 and 3 in the race. I want you to see how far these guys come out in front of her. Just watch how far. There goes Ocon. Ricciardo's been left behind a little bit. Let's get some fluid down me as well, because Lord knows we need the fluid. So now watch this. Watch this. That's Lando Norris right there. And there's Danny Ricciardo. Jackie's nowhere to be seen. That is the power of the overcut here. Do you want to know where Juri is? Yuri's back here in P21. And wait a minute, if he's P21, who's retired? Has somebody retired that we don't know about? Or is he P22 and he's actually now fighting for P20 because that Aston Martin of Hollywood Land Stroll pitted? He's fighting with Latifi. And I tell you what, he's put up a good fight here. Let's not discredit Juri there. He was putting up a really good fight there. As we go to the battle for P6, there's Esteban Ocon. So he's fighting with, well, that's Lando Norris and Guan Yu Zhou right there. Is it? Yeah, that's Lando Norris and Guan Yu Zhou. And Lando's just drove around the outside of Ocon and Zhou, and he's up into P6. And it may not be over there because Ocon may have lost momentum and Zhou may have a go in Cop's corner. Please don't have a go in Cop's corner. You're going to have a go in Cop's corner, aren't you? You're absolutely mental. Mind you, you are Chinese, so mental is in your name. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately, because that's what it is. It's rather unfortunate. But sorry about that to everyone in China. As we go to the fight for P11. Ricciardo has found himself with Mick Schumacher for company. And oh my god, Mick Schumacher just absolutely did Ricciardo in Cop's corner. And now Ricciardo's coming back through maggots and Beckett's. That's easy for me to say, isn't it? And that was never ever going to work. Now, here we go. We've got the two Alpines together. Ocon and Alonso. Oh, Ocon's gone on. Oh, Ocon. It might be time for to wave the white flag to your more senior teammate there, but he's not going to, is he? Esteban Ocon's going to fight Fernando Alonso all the way through the Abbey chicane and then up into the village loop. And that is Ocon past, Alonso past Ocon. Now Ocon's coming back because I think Valtteri Bottas is somewhere in close attendance. I think he is anyway. Or is that Guan Yu Zhou? No, that's going to be Guan Yu Zhou, hasn't it? But that's the move that's going to be finished on the Wellington Straight into Brooklands. Or is it? These two Alpines are still fighting side by side here on lap number 11. And look at this train they've got behind them. And where's Jackie in that train? Absolutely nowhere because she's P14. I can't believe our pace dropped off that much. It just doesn't feel right to be saying that, does it? As she's got Lewis Hamilton for company now. We all know what's about to happen here, don't we, folks? Can you say the writing's on the wall? Oh, you're getting flashbacks here. Hamilton and Jackie side by side through back. God almighty! That was Hamilton and Levine through Cop's corner at 160 miles an hour, and neither one of them wanted to give in to the other. As we look at Yuki Tsunoda battling Alexander Albon. I'll get that right in a second. That's just for P17 though. No points for Yuki today, unfortunately. Let's move over to lap number 12, and Guan Yu Zhou is fighting with Kevin Magnussen for P9. I notice they call him the Haas driver. He's not the Haas driver, he's Kevin Magnussen, for crying out loud. Get his name right. Someone put some respect on Magnussen's name. He's won a Grand Prix. It's the Haas driver who's won the Grand Prix. No, it's Kevin Magnussen that won the Grand Prix. Get it right. I'm going to report that to EA. Have a random moan at EA. EA doing EA things as we got Mick Schumacher and Danny Ricciardo fighting behind them with Max Verstappen in close proximity. Oh, you know that's going to end well, isn't it? Max Verstappen's looking down the barrel of no points today, and Leclerc is looking down the barrel of max points as well. One day Jackie will be up there fighting for max points. I think they're on to the... Are they on to the last lap of the Grand Prix? I believe they're on to the last lap of the Grand Prix here. No, they might not be. They might not be quite yet. Quite yet. I say quite yet, but that's that move done there, unless Guan Yu comes right back at the Hastra. No, Mick Schumacher's going to have a go. Get stuck in there, Michael. Actually, no, I better not call you Michael. Michael 2.0? Michael 2.0. Let's call him that. Let's call him that and be done with it. Right. Now. This is a fight you're not going to win, girl. And I know it's only for P14, but I know you want to prove a point. But let Hamilton go. You don't want to let Hamilton go. Okay. In fact, Hamilton's pitted. I didn't see him suffer wing damage as we got Sebastian Vettel all over Jackie now. Now this is a fight you could win. Oh, but that's disgraceful there, Sebastian. He's come right back on. I think he may have done some damage to Tsunoda. We'll get a look at Tsunoda as they go past here. Tsunoda's actually challenging. Oh, he's gone wide now. And well, there you go. I don't see any wing damage on his car, so that's all fair in love and war. Meanwhile, let's have a look here from Alex Albon's car. We got Jackie and Sebastian. They're going to be practically side by side. Oh, Jackie's gone very wide. Very, very, very wide. Oh, there's a hip check. There's a notification on my phone. There's a hip check. Oh, no, that's Albon out the race. No. Oh, that is such hard luck for Alex Albon. As Charles Leclerc's coming through the Vale chicane, and I think this must be for about the 7th or 8th time this season. Charles Leclerc wins the British Grand Prix. He must have won 8 of these races or something, I don't know. But there's Carlos Sainz in P2, but we haven't talked about him all race, but stand up and take a bow. Valtteri Bottas, the Flying Finn, takes a podium for Alfa Romeo. Stand up and take a bow, that man. As well, this could end in tears. How about 3 wide down the hanger straight? Jackie, Tsunoda, Vettel, and Jackie, and there's wings flying everywhere. It's Jackie that's actually lost the wing. That's incredible. She's going to finish this race with no front wing and still finish P14. Oh, it's only P14, but you know what? It could have been so much better today. So much better, and it should have been, actually. I'd just love to know where our pace went after we put the mediums on. Fernando Alonso, driver of the day. Nah, not for me. Valtteri Bottas, driver of the day.
Plenty of action here at Silverstone. A memorable race and an impressive victory. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Fernando Alonso, wherever he is, whatever team he's in, when is he not just brilliant? He'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
And I'll be adamant on saying that, folks. Valtteri Bottas, your driver today for me, and Carlos Sainz nicked the fastest lap off his teammate. Oh, that's going to be very interesting. But Charles Leclerc wins the British Grand Prix from Carlos Sainz. Valtteri Bottas, take a bow, son. P3 ahead of Sergio Perez, George Russell, Lando Norris. Fernando Alonso from the back of the grid to get P7. Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher scores for Haas. Jackie P14, Juri P17. That's respectable. And one DNF, Alex Albon, who got absolutely destroyed by Sebastian Vettel. Oh, dear me. Right, we're going to debrief because we need to know where our pace went. Because I'm afraid that is simply unacceptable. Well, I think if that race showed us anything, we need our upgrades, and we need our upgrades fast. Because that was... I don't even know what to call that. I really don't. That was just absolute ridiculous. We were somewhere, and then all of a sudden we were just nowhere on fresh tyres. What the fuck? Somebody went past. They may have just got copyright striking because they're playing Demi Lovato. Right, Austrian Grand Prix. Oh, it's sprint weekend, so Friday you get the sprint race for the Austrian Grand Prix. How privileged are you guys? How privileged are you? Don't think we're going to have to improve the chassis, I think, because that's where all our tyre wear comes from. We're going to have to. But hopefully all of this stuff here comes in for the French Grand Prix, because if not, I'm going to absolutely lose it anyway. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, quiet. There's no place in the world you can't be kind to other people. We will see you on Friday for the sprint race around the Red Bull Ring, and we'll see you tomorrow for NASCAR Heat 5, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a good race tomorrow. It should be a good race on Friday, I hope. See you then, folks.